In this video, we'll learn how to use the slicing program Preform for preparing, costing, and submitting SLA prints through 3DPrinterOS. Being able to calculate the print's costs means you're able to make sure your 3DPrinterOS balance has sufficient funds so we can start those prints quickly. You just need to confirm your payment in the notes section of the job you've submitted. Okay, we're on the DMAF webpage, and here we've got some instructions we're going to follow through. So step 1, download the program. I've done that already. Open up STL or an OBJ file. Now select the material and layer height. Click on this button. Here we can select the material type. We only have Form 3s at the moment. The type of resin I want to use is clear. If you wanted to change it to another resin, you could just click on it. We want to run the printers fast, so 0.1 setting would be fine. If you want to run something smaller, just make sure it's not taking up too much time. Adaptive can be a useful way to make sure that you get fine details while also getting speed. Either of these are fine. Now I'm going to apply that setting. Let's have a look at what other steps we have. Orienting, supporting, and laying out your models. The magic wand button will do all of that. It'll basically run through these. I'm just going to see what the magic button does. It tries to send it to a printer, but in this case we're just going to close that window because we're going to submit it through 3DPrinterOS. Check printability, so we've got those 3 thumbs up. This will explain what's happening, these links here, to what you need to do if you're not getting those 3 thumbs up. On our webpage, you'll find the pricing for our materials. You can see in Preform, over here we have 48 milliliters of the clear resin. I've got 48 times 0.6 and there's a $10 setup fee. So this is going to cost me $38.8. I'm happy to go ahead with that, so I'm going to make sure that my 3DPrinterOS account has got that funds. $50 will cover it. So I'm now up to the last step, which is saving the .form file and uploading it to 3DPrinterOS. Please include your uni key in the file name, and I like to include how many milliliters and how long it's going to take to print. In 3DPrinterOS, you can upload the files through the Files tab. When you've uploaded your file, you can print it by clicking on the kebab and hitting the print button. You'll find SLA printers are the ones we want to print on. Looks like there are 2 with clear. Select it. In the notes section down here, please give a confirmation that you're happy for us to take your funds out, and include some other things like there's 4 objects and you want this in clear. Now you can hit print. Please don't press the start button. That will be for us to do when we start the job, and you'll get an email confirmation when that happens. Keep in mind that the part still needs to be washed and baked after it's printed. And the lab won't print parts that are too thin, as they will break off and we have to filter the whole batch of resin. You can find design guidelines on the DMAF webpage. You may have also noticed that the printer's auto orientation tool often puts flat objects on an angle. Flat parts will actually print smoother in this orientation when using SLA. Please don't hesitate to come in if you have any questions. See ya!